This conference will now be recorded.
So let me know what was the model we discussed in the last class. So what it was. So on what concept did we discuss in the last class? So anyone has any idea? The last class, the concept what we discussed, it was on
Preparing the
which model?
balance sheet income statement.
Okay. So it was on which model do you remember, ma'am?
Walmart, sir.
Yeah, very good. So we have been discussed with many of the models like we have seen with the pharmacy model, then uh, Toyota, that was a showroom franchisee model. Then we have seen with the Volvo bus transportation business model. Then we have saw with the Walmart uh, uh, kind of a chain business model. So today we are going to discuss about an educational franchisee model. So similar to your Walmart, what we have discussed yesterday, it is going to be the similar type. So please try from your end and let me know that how we can be able to prepare the tables, and finally we will come to know that whether we are being able to earn the return on investment within the stimulated period. So the document, I'll share it on the WhatsApp. So the question wala. Okay. So let me open with the document. Okay. So this is called as a training institute franchise model. So how do we prepare the information? So in the similar way, how did we do it with the Walmart model? So we are going to do the calculation over here. So we have it the question in the first sheet, that is assumptions. So where it is going to talk about what all the basic information we needed so that it is going to be available over here. So with this, we are going to calculate how much in what all the ways the sales is going to happen. So all these things it is going to be taken over here. Okay. So now, what are the commissions we can be able to earn it when we are going to sell the courses in the institute model or the training institute model? So here it has been said as you are going to earn it with 55% of the commission if I'm going to sell with product type of one. So here we have been specified that what all the products we have it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 types. Then we are going to just arrange this. Yeah. Okay. So the percentage what we are going to have it on every year. So it is going to be the same percentage for the whole year. There is no changes in this percentage. Sorry. So I'll just use the control R and the control D. So it is going to be the same percentage is applicable for all the years. Okay. So now if it is any changes that it would have been added over here. So the commission wise there is no changes, but there is an increase in the sales volume of each product is expected to increase by 3% and the sales price can increase with the 4%. Okay, so let me take it with the sales unit expected to get happen on every month basis. So yeah, so for the year one, so what it is going to be there, it is going to be like multiplied into 12. Why? Because whatever we have calculated over, we have taken the value. This was for monthly units. So when you are going to bring it over here, it is year wise. So it is to be it has to be calculated with 12 months. So I have taken the value over here, and this it is going to get increased every month. Sorry, every year. So let me check it out here. Each product is expected to increase by 3% and sale price with 4% every year wise. So the volume, that is the sale, it is going to be 3% of all the products types. It's not only the product one, it is going to be the same for all. So now this will be equals to the previous year into, open the bracket, 1 plus the percentage, and this remains the same for all the years. So I'll drag it down, and at the same time I'm going to bring it to other years also. So make sure that you are going to have it the 10 years data. Okay. So the next thing is you are going to see with the price equals to assumptions. So price per month. So let me take it. So this is price per month, and there is an increase with stating that 4%. Okay, so let me put it the 4%. Okay, so since this is on the monthly wise, I'm going to calculate this value into 12. So this it is going to be calculated for the all the month. Sorry, for all the products for the first year. The next month or year onwards, it is going to be previous year into, open the bracket, 1 plus 4%. So that is the year on increase 4% and accept it. So it is control D. Okay. So now if I'm going to drag it for the other years, it is going to get increased with the values. So finally, what we are going to calculate. So this is, it is going to be the total sales revenue. So this will be equals to the product one's commission into the product one's the total unit into the price of the product. So this is what the amount it is going to get calculated. So is that everyone understood with this? Is that everyone are able to see my calculations? Is there any doubt?
Sir, now your screen isn't visible.
Okay, okay. I'll just reshare it. Okay, is that my screen was visible to you, ma?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, thank you, ma. So actually, there was a small calculations changes it is going to happen. So instead of me calculating all the values in this screen itself, so when I'm going to connect it in the income sheet, so the values are getting different. So I'll make it in a simple way so that it will be easy for you to follow with. So I'll just take the same values. So that is, I'll take it as a monthly wise only. Here also, then here I'm going to increase with the percentage. So into, open the bracket, 1 plus the percentage increased, which has to be same for all the years. So I'll just drag it down, as well as I will drag it on the right hand side also. Okay, so like this, when I'm going to calculate it only for this particular month wise report, so simple way. So instead of getting more numbers and getting confused, I'm making it in a simple calculation wise. So the next thing, so here also I'm going to take the values. So this is the product price for the year one, and the same the other values. And here there is a increment of 4 percentage. Sorry, yeah. So multiply with 1 plus the 4 percentage, which is going to be the same. So I'll drag this and drag it on the right hand side. So now this month, monthly wise, if I take it, all the calculations. So when I'm going to have a multiple data to be multiplied. So if you remember the first initially basic sessions, so we used to have a function called sum product. So where we used to use it for calculating the multiple datas. So comma, with this comma and this. So all the three table I can be able to calculate it. Still there is some values are missing. Just give me a second. So in case of any values are being taken wrongly, or multiple values in the same cell, okay, so wait a moment. Yeah, so I'll do one thing. Instead of taking it all, I'll take it the first column data, comma, second column data, comma, and third column data, and close it. Yes. So now the values are coming in a proper way. Okay. So let me do it for the month on month wise, the calculation of all these values. Okay. So now whatever we have calculated, so here actually it should be as a month wise. So I'll just add it over here itself as a month wise, so that you'll not have a confusion. Now this I'm going to take it to the income statement. So here I'm going to take the values multiplied into 12. So this is what the value what we are going to get it for the year one revenue. So we have to drag it till the year 10. So do not just see whatever you are going to see it in that main screen. So only that much value don't put it. So make sure that you are going to pull all the values till the year 10. Okay. So the next thing is the rent. So let's see that what are the information we have it related to the rent wise. So go to the assumptions. So check with, to set up the franchise we will need a space of 3000 square feet, which will be leased at a rental rate of rupees 200 per square feet per month. It is going to be charged. So okay. So to set up the franchisee, we will need the 3000 square feet. So let me put it over here. So we need a 3000 square feet. Okay. The next thing is 200 per square feet. So it is 200 per square feet and it is per month. Okay. And it should be calculated with increase of percentage. So it is going to get increased with every year at 6%. Okay. So we are going to calculate it for 12 months. Okay, it's not getting activated. Fine. So here we are going to calculate it. So 3000 square feet into 200 per month into 12. So this is going to be the per month, sorry, per year's rent. And this will get increased every year. Multiply with 1 plus the percentage, 6%, and we are going to fix this. So till the 10th year, this is what the rent it is going to be calculated. So the next thing is the trainer cost. So let's see what is the trainer cost values we have it. Yeah. So for the delivering of the training products, two trainers per product need to be hired. The salary for each trainer is 9 lakh per year. Salary of trainers will be increased every year 9%. So two trainers and per trainer it is 9 lakhs. So trainer cost 9 lakh per year for two per product and increases 9%. So 9 lakh. So here before that, let me put it over here that I have a 5 products into 2 per trainer means it is 10 people. So the trainer cost per person is 9 lakh into required 10 people. So this is what the trainer cost will occur for every year. Then there is a increase into open the bracket 1 plus the percentage, fix this and calculate it for all the rest of the years. The next, apart from the trainers, there are other people also who work for the institution. So there is manager. So there should be one manager, counselor, 5 people, office assistants, three, and the account people are 2. So when we are going to calculate it for each of this, so we are going to have a different values. So let me go to the income statement. So the total what you are going to calculate. So I'll just take the values from here. Okay, so this is what the total salary it is going to get costed, and this is it per month? Yes, it is per month. So this has to be calculated with yearly wise. So and there is a increase of salary. Let's see. Yes, staff salaries also are expected 9% to be increased every year. So it is 9%. So equals to the total value of this into 12. Okay, and this will increase with 9% on every year, and this is going to be the same percentage for all the rest of the years. So I'm going to calculate this for all the years. Okay, so the next thing is other operating expenses. So other operating expenses, it will be, let's check it out. What is the calculation? The other operating expenses are expected to be 15% of the sales. So let us give it, it is 15% on the revenue. So it will be whatever the value of revenue for that year into the 15% is fixed. So calculate it for all the years. Then, is there anything for the marketing purpose? So marketing costs are expected to be 15% of the sales. So here also it is going to be the same thing into, so I'll bring, so same values. Okay, so finally the EBITDA value will be equals to the sales value minus the sum of all this expenses. So the next thing is the depreciation. So the depreciation is calculated as what? Let us see. Okay, so here there is said as the furniture cost are 40 lakhs and the depreciation it is made for 10 years. So it is going to be equals to the 40 lakhs divided by 10. So this is going to be the depreciation value of all the 10 years. The next, the interest expenses. Let's see that. Yeah. So we have to find it out what is the amount of investment and how much we are going to calculate the interest amount. Okay. So here it says interest on debt is 12% and debt is to be repaid in 6 equal annual installments. So when it is set as annual installments, so here we have to find it out. We should go to the sheet called asset and debt. So here we are supposed to give the values. So here it says the renovation cost it is 40 lakhs and the deposit amount It is going to be 6 months. So deposit is 6 months rent will be paid at the starting month. So let us calculate it. The 6 months rent, it is going to be 3,000 into 200 into 6. So that is 36 lakhs. So the total investment, it is going to be sum of both of this value. So it has been calculated that you are going to have a debt. So here it is given that you are going to set up this cost with the D by E method 1:5. So debt and equity will be calculated with the 1:5 method. So we have been added with the formula so that you are going to get the values as 45 lakhs 60,000 of debt and the equity value is 30 lakhs 40,000. Okay. So this is what you are going to get calculated with. So let us have a 5 minutes break and come back and we are going to do with this calculation. Thank you all for being online. So we will continue with the calculations. So first I will rearrange with all this contents. So always it should be started with opening debt value. The next thing is the interest. It should be after your EAI value. So let me keep it on top. Then the interest amount. Then it should be with the end date should be at last. The principal repaid will be before the end date. Yes. So now we have been rearranged this. So always keep this, make sure that you're going to keep with a proper format. It will help you out to do the calculation in a proper format. So it is the amount what you have it. So this is the debt amount equals to the opening balance will be the previous year's closing balance. Then you all know that EI calculation will be done on. So let it be like this. Sorry. So let me give it as PMT. The rate of percentage is 12%. Then we have to make the calculations only for 6 years. So the loan it has to be completed by the 6 years. So for that reasons, I'm going to give it N per period is even though it is 10 years. So here the loan wise it is been specified that in the problem that we are going to calculate it only for 6 years. Then minus 45 lakhs 60,000 comma 0 comma 0 accepted. Okay, so this is going to be the AI value every year what we are supposed to pay it. So this will be that year's opening balance into 12% interest, and the principal repaid will be EAI minus the interest amount, then the begin debt minus the principal repaid will give you the end debt. So we are going to bring it this for all the further years. You can see that by the sixth year, end of the sixth year, it is going to be 0. Okay, so the rest of the years it is going to be nothing to be calculated. Okay, so we found it with what is the interest value to be taken in the income statement. So let us go to the income statement and we will calculate it. So take this value from the asset and debt value, interest amount, and okay, sorry, it has to be started from the year 1 equals to from the year 1 onwards, and the interest amount will be there only for 6 years. Okay, the next the PBT value will be equals to EBITDA minus depreciation value and minus the interest amount. So calculate it till the 10th year. The next, on whatever the value of PBT is there, on that 25% is fixed as a tax amount. So freeze it and calculate it for 10 years. And finally, the PAT value will be PBT minus the tax amount. So take this value. So now we have been able to find out with profit after tax value. So the next thing is we are going to calculate with balance sheet. Okay. So the in the balance sheet, so we have to start with the calculation from the year 0 onwards. Okay, and here we are able to find it a little bit of changes in certain components of the balance sheet. Okay, so we'll be keep on adding with few of the important things, so which is commonly which we are going to see it in the business side. Okay, so the cash wise we are not going to give any value as of now. Then we are going to give it, so the calculative, so just give me a second, it's getting, yes, hope the screen is visible now. Okay, so let us check it out. What is there in the assumptions? So related to the accounts receivables. Yeah. So here it says the accounts receivable will be 2% on the sales revenue. So let us calculate it. So there is no value in the year 0, from the year 1 onwards equals to, go to the income statement. So whatever the value of the sales is there into the 2% calculation. So fix it and accept it and drag it till the 10th year. The next thing is the deposit amount. So let us check it out. So sorry for the inconvenience, it is happening. So it is fluctuating. Yeah. So the deposit value which we have been found out in the asset and debt sheet. So the deposit amount is fixed, that it is 36 lakhs, and this remains the same from the year 0 and fixed for all the years. At the same time, so we have found out that the fixed asset value is, so the same value over here, because this we have considered both as a renovation and the asset purchase. furniture purchase. Okay, so this remains the same for all the years. The next thing is accumulated depreciation. So this value will be 0 for the year 0. Then from the year 1 onwards, in the income statement, the depreciation value of that year plus from the balance sheet previous year's accumulated depreciation. So when you are going to bring it till the 10th year, so the asset value will be equals to the accumulated depreciation's last value. So finally the asset value will be equals to the gross value minus the depreciation value. Okay. And the total asset value will be equals to the cash plus accounts receivable plus deposit plus the net. So we are going to get these values. Okay. Then the debt value, so it is going to be taken from the asset and debt schedule, the end debt value. Then equity capital will be equals to asset and debt. So whatever the value is there, so we are going to fix it this for all the years. And the retained earnings year 0 is 0. The current year's profit plus the previous year profit from the retained earnings from the balance sheet. So the total liability will be sum of all these components. So controller. So now the difference whatever we are going to get it. So this has to be the same value of the cash balance. Okay. So we will wind up till here. So we have been done with the income statement and we have been done with the balance sheet. So the rest we are going to do it on the Monday session. So and I have also asked you people to submit an assignment which was given for you people on the last class Bangalore Cafe model. So please try to solve it and upload it in the group. Okay. So thank you all. Happy weekend.